Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of August 21st, 2023 for PC Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, and then we'll do Nintendo Switch. I got upcoming events, new troops, new pets, new weapons, kingdom level and power, what kingdom week it is, and knowing that, we can determine what will be in the event key drop table and in the Soul Forge as far as weapons go, at least. So let's get started here with PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation weekly event spoilers. Thank you for the birthday wishes yesterday, everyone. Appreciate that. And we had a really good live stream. It was really fun. Probably the best thing I did all day, honestly. So you guys rock. Thanks for hanging out with me, making my birthday decent. Let's go. We got a journey event on Monday, August 21st. Hunt Master Arborus from Dragon's Claw. We have a Dragon's Claw week. Underspire, of course, I don't really need to mention that. We have that every single week. It just goes along with the kingdoms. We're going to use troops from Dragon's Claw and do the Underspire. Best way to do that's like either for free or you're doing the 50 gems a day thing, maybe a little bit more, but it's around 1,000 gems or free. Faction event Tuesday is Worm Run. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Ninji Wawa. So like a Chihuahua, Ninji Wawa from Blackhawk. Class event Thursday is Dragon Guard. Then we have a faction event on the weekend for Ammonithrax. I think I need to do that one, so I'm going to take a look at it this week and see if I want to do the whole event or try to get it done before Friday. Depends where you're at, which one's the better way to go. But yeah, seems like a pretty busy week. We got Journey all week, Dragon's Claw. I guess not too busy, just a normal week. But yeah, let's go look at Dragon's Claw. See what troops will be in the event key drop table. What weapons will be in the Soul Forge. All right, like always, I'm going to read all the troops. I'll call out any that are special. Troops: Asha, Baby Dragon, Quaidle, Diamantina, Davinia, Dragon Eggs, Dragon Spirit, Dragon Net, Dragonian Monk, Dragonian Rogue, Dragonian Sage, Dragon Moth, Dragotor, Drago, Egg Thief, Elima Grim, Essentia, Horde Mimic, Ishtara, Lady Garnisha, Lord Ember, Matron Dragatani, Periton, Red Arimus, Sabalis, Sulfrostanath, Thoramos, or Thomaris, the Dragon Soul, Tiamata, Veneratus, Visk, and Voltrenex. The ones that jumped out to me there were Essentia and Veneratus, maybe. Essentia is your 50% start for dragons. And Veneratus, I think, is an empowered converter that makes those explodey dragon gems, which is pretty cool. Neither one of them are super awesome. I mean, you need the Essentia sometimes to do the 50% start for dragons, but it's like the worst one in the game. It has no good spell. It's one of those stupid troops you have to put with another troop for it to do its other thing, which is annoying. So, yeah, if you still need that, throw a couple hundred event keys to get the 50% start for dragons wouldn't be terrible, but otherwise it's pretty bad. There's nothing. I mean, Diamantina you can't get from the can't get from event keys, and yeah, there's Ishtara's okay. It's nothing great. Elima Grim's okay. Would not recommend it unless you're just going for Essentia with a couple hundred event keys. All right, weapons. So some of these will be in the Soul Forge. I'll let you know. Diamond Ring of Fire and Ice, Doomed Focus, Dragon Fire, Dragon Tails, Dragon's Eye, Dragon's Talon, Dread Arquebus, Explosion, Imperial Jewel, Lance of Divinity, Mace of Claws, Mystery Egg, Prey Seeker, Scaled Blade, Torque of the Dragon, Volcanic Shield, Wings of Destruction. So if that Dragobus, where is it at? Dread Arquebus is there, which I don't think it will be because it was just in the campaign. So it's probably going to be like next Dragon's Claw, but if it's there, it might be the first time you can get it for free. So you have to look and, just check. Otherwise, the Mace of Claws is decent. I don't think I made it a top 20 or a top 15 weapon on my top 15 weapons video. But it's one of the best of that type where you make a couple colors based on a typing, and for dragons, and it could be used with like Diamantina or Essentia or Ishtara or something. If you really really love dragons, Mace of Claws is like the best dragon weapon. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of like okay weapon. It's not one you can't leave this week without, but it's close. All right, so that's it. Nothing too special. You should probably just save everything. Save your event keys and save your diamonds for a better week. Okay, so let's go check the troop spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. All right, on Monday, August 21st, 2023, from Dragon's Claw, we're getting Cobalt Drake. You shocked me all night long. Arcane Blood, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, Dragon Beast, Troop Roll, Striker. Looks like this. Also, shout out to Taryn for putting up this website. It's awesome. But this is that dragon, the Cobalt Drake. The spell is Snapping Jaws. Deal magic +3 splash damage to an enemy, then convert 4 brown gems to blue dragon gems. Mana color blue-red, mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Big. Trait number 2 is Shock. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy in 4 or 5 gem matches. Trait number 3 is Tough Scales. That's 30% skull reduction. Also on Monday from Dragon's Claw, we got Huntmaster Arboreus. He's coming right at me. Arcane Beast, base rarity, epic. Troop type, Dragon, Troop Roll, Striker. Looks like that. Another bow and arrow dude. Probably a loopy troop. A journey troop. What we've been waiting for. Winged Shot is the spell. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy, then create 3 red gems boosted by dragon allies 3 times. Shiny spell is deal magic +4 damage to an enemy, then create 4 red gems boosted by dragon allies. Mana color green-red, mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Eagle Eye. Place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage. Trait number 2 is Tough Scales. Reduce damage from skulls by 30%. Trait number 3 is Pathfinder. Gain 2 times to 2.5 times, 3 times miles in my journey event based on my ascensions. So that's a super important troop. It's a red-green that makes a bunch of red on the board, boosted by dragon allies. So it's exactly like Chalcedony, Secra, Todd. It's just the next one in that line of journey troops that can loop infinitely. It's going to put a bunch of red on the board based on dragon allies. So you'll probably do something like Huntmaster, Hero, and then Essentia. And you'll have all dragons with Dragon Guard, and then it'll make a ton of red on the board, and you will never stop looping. And what's cool about it, it has Eagle Eye, and sometimes when you're doing that, you'll get incidental skulls, and if he's on top, he's going to do all that extra skull damage when you get those incidental skulls. So pretty cool, and it has Tough Scales. Might be one of the best new, loopy troops in the game, just because of all that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be another one of those where it's like the win button. You push the button over and over and over, and you win no matter who you are. It might take a little bit longer, but it's a win button. You just push it. So make sure you get Huntmaster Arboreus, and make sure you get at least a couple of them, and fully ascend it and everything. It's super important. It's going to be a troop you use outside of this event. Whenever you can use red or green, you're going to probably be using this thing. At least red. All right, on Friday, August 25th, from Amnithrax, we're getting Life Cap. I didn't used to like mushrooms, but after a while they grew on me. Arcane Mountain, base rarity, epic. Troop type, elemental. Troop roll, support. He looks like this. Pretty cool. Healing Spores is the spell. Give magic +1 life to the first 2 allies. Disease the last 2 enemies. Mana color yellow-brown. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1 is Deep Vitality. Trait number 2 is Immune. And trait number 3 is Poison Spores. Inflict poison when I take skull damage. Seems pretty poopy. It's going to be the new troop we get for the Amnithrax event on the weekend. And we're going to get a deep delve. We're going to get this new troop. It's just another troop for that kingdom. Seems pretty bad. We're not going to use it for pure faction or anything. You just use Gob Truffles for that. But yeah, that's all the new troops. I like the Huntmaster Arboreus. He seems like he's going to be super OP and a win button. So make sure you keep your eye on him. Weapon spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. On Monday, August 21st, from Dragon's Claw, we're getting Scaled Blade. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Sword. Weapon roll Striker. Looks like that. Mana color red-brown, mana cost 14. The spell is deal magic +4 damage to an enemy boosted by red allies and dragon allies. It has gain 2 attack, burn the first enemy, deal 5 damage to the first enemy, and create a firestorm. And that is it for weapons. Sounds like something you should just get. You should grab. It's probably, I don't know. The journey event's going to have the journey troop. I don't know if it's also going to have that weapon. It does come in on Monday, so maybe. Let's see. Kingdom. All right, we'll click on this stuff just to do it. The class and the kingdom. And then pets. Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023, from Blackhawk, we have the Ninjiwawa. Ninjiwawa. International Dog Day 2023. It's a little ninja chihuahua with nunchucks in a black ninja outfit with a green, mask. Pet color purple, effect cosmetic. And that is it. So it'll be one that it's going to be hard to get going into the future. So you want to get it on Wednesday and potentially use a pet orb on it at some point. You're probably never going to like organically get enough to fully ascend it over time because they don't come through like randomly as much as I don't think they do at all, the cosmetic ones. So you got to like make sure you get it, and then you're probably going to one day use a orb of minion on it. Unless you have a ton of gems and you want to use gems instead and buy a bunch of baskets, but you probably don't want to do that because there's so many things in the game that cost gems right now that it's probably better to use a orb of minion. All right, max kingdom power. On the 21st, Dragon's Claw kingdom power goes to 29. On the 25th, Zacian kingdom power goes to 30. That's good, right? 30? Is that a stat? I think it might be. So yeah, that's actually an important one right there. Zacian kingdom power to 30. Yeah, that's it for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. I think the most important thing was the new Journey Troop, the red one. We have a red one now. All we're missing is a blue one. And in saying that, I mean that if we have a color restriction, we have a loopy Journey Troop for every single color now except for blue. You know what I'm saying? Like Secret is green and green and purple. Chalcedony's yellow and brown. Todd is green and brown. And this new one is red and green. So we're missing blue. Now, I know we don't have any troops making yellow, but we have Chalcedony who could be used for yellow restrictions. But all we need is blue now, and we got every single color. And red was like the color that we needed it the most for, I think, was red. So we got that now. You can infinitely loop a win. You can push a win button for every single color restriction almost now. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. Just make sure you get that journey troop and it's just like a regular week other than that. So yeah. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot too. Get about the channel comment below. And let's move on to Nintendo Switch. Alright, weekly event spoilers for Nintendo Switch. Let's go. Going to be going over your events, new troops, new weapons, new pets, kingdom level and power, all that good stuff. All right, on Monday, August 21st, 2023, of course, you have the Underspire, and it's Pan's Veil. World event on Monday. It's called the Impossible Dream, Medal of Thorns, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. Faction event Tuesday is the Warrens. Wednesday, pet rescue is Saint Bernie from Magrim Woods. Thursday, class event is Bard. And Friday, you have a Vault event. Hey, that's the best time in the game to be playing the game. If you're going to play extra during the Vault event this weekend. You can get every resource that you need, pretty much, other than like writs and deeds and books. You can get gems, diamonds, orbs, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you're playing the game extra when it's a Vault event. Do that difficulty 1 Explorer with Rowan or Ironhawk and just clear out enemies as quick as you can. That way you get as many gnomes as you can. Do Gnomapaloozas as much as you can, etc. Okay, so you have a Pan's Veil week. Let's see what that means. We could tell what's going to be in the event key drop table, and we could tell what weapons are going to be in the soulforge. So I'm going to read all the troops, and I'll let you know if there's anything that jumps out at me. This is your event key drop table. Argus, Beltane, Blade Dancer, Bunny Nog, Copernicus, Elwyn, Fallen Satyr, Faunessa, King Selinus, Lapina Explorer, Nax, Nymph, Nyx, Pan, Piper, Poxhair, Rubitressa, Satyr Hunter, Satyr Musician, Satyr, Selene Guard, Siren, Sky Goat, Starflower, Sylvasi, the Burrow Warden, the Silent One, the Wild King, the Wild Queen, Voiceless, Golem, and War Goat. The Wild King and the Wild Queen are both top 10 mythics. The Pan's Veil is a really good kingdom to throw event keys for. If you've been saving your event keys for a good kingdom, now's the time. You got two mythics that are both top 10 mythics. So the Wild King, the Wild Queen. There's a very, very small amount of people that are saving just for Ironhawk or just for High King Iron Gut. You would be the only people that don't throw event keys. If you just want a top 10 mythic, now's the time. If you already have Ironhawk, you already have High King Iron Gut, now's the time. It's a really good week to throw event keys. You could also get, what's his face? 50% start for Wild Folk. King Salinas. You know, it's mostly the mythics. Alright, weapons. These will be in your soulforge. Crescendo, Daisy's Cudgel, Doomed Rod, Garland Staff, Glaive of Many Goats, Loot of the Veil, Orpheus's Loot, Pan's Loot, Prism Staff, Radiant Jewel, Slave Bells, Sylvasi's Blades, Tooth of the Wild, and Yasmin's Pride. Yasmin's Pride and Glaive of Many Goats are the best weapons there. Neither one of them are like, they gotta be, they're not, can't leave this week without it. I did a top 15 weapon video. I know I keep talking about it, but it'll tell you like those 15 weapons are the ones you can't leave this week without. Yasmin's Pride used to be more important because we used to use Ketris a lot, and Ketris gets boosted by the Yasmin's Pride. We don't use Ketris as much anymore, so Yasmin's Pride isn't as important anymore, but it's still notable. It's still decent if you want it. If you're going to grab any weapon, grab Yasmin's Pride or Glaive of Many Goats. Glaive of Many Goats is really good because it goes with the Wild Folk teams like Scourge of Honor or Queen Beatrix, other stuff like that, the Wild Queen, the Wild King, whatever. Just Wild Folk, if they are Wild Folk. Especially Scourge and Queen Beatrix. So, you know, Glaive of Many Goats or Yasmin's Pride is what you would get, but it's not like you can't leave this week without it. It's not that. Alright. Troop spoilers. See what y'all are getting. On Monday, August 21st, 2023, from Pan's Veil, you're getting Voiceless Golem. Silence is golden, Duct Tape is silver. Arcane Mountain, base rarity, epic. Troop type, Wildfolk, Construct, Troop roll, Warlock. Looks like that. Like a bull that has grass growing on him. A construct. So it's made out of rock. Silent Gaze is the spell. Explode a gem. Silence a random enemy for each yellow gem destroyed. Mana color yellow-brown. Mana cost 14. Trait number 1 is Inscribed. Trait number 2 is Alert. And trait number 3 is Stone Skin, 50% Skull. And that's it. Just the one troop, the Glory Shop troop. It's not something we use here in the future. Weapon spoilers. Nothing there, right? Nothing. No weapons. Click on this to cover everything. Classes, Kingdom, and Pets. On Monday, August 21st, 2023, from Karakoth, you're getting Droolgoth from the Dragon's Totem campaign. Droolgoth looks like a little mini Zul'Goth. Pet color brown, effect cosmetic. Then on Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023, from McGrim Woods, you're getting St. Bernie for International Dog Day 2022. It's little St. Bernard. It's a blue pet, and its effect is also cosmetic. So cosmetic pets are ones you definitely want to grab because they don't come around very often, and then you probably want to use a minion orb on it at some point because you're never going to get enough copies. Max Kingdom Power for Switch, right? On the 21st, Pan's Veil Kingdom Power goes to 25, and that is it. So yeah, you guys got the Vault event. That's the most important thing happening for Switch is the Vault event, plus it being a Pan's Veil Kingdom week and being able to get those awesome mythics with event keys is also pretty cool. So yeah, good luck with your week, Nintendo Switch. Go hard in the Vault, and good luck with the event keys. Good luck. I hope you get the Wild Queen or the Wild King because they're both really, really good. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.